ever pondered on how Narendra Modi has influenced India's development? Today, we're taking a closer look at the man who is serving as India's Prime Minister from May 2014 to continue. Narendra Modi's tenure was marked by a series of initiatives and policies aimed at addressing various issues in India. From sanitation to digital expansion, from manufacturing to financial inclusion, his government has left a considerable footprint. So, let's delve into Modi's journey and his significant contributions to India's progress. A clean India was one of Modi's top visions. Indeed, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, or Clean India campaign, was launched with the aim of improving sanitation and hygiene across India. It led to the construction of millions of toilets, significantly reducing open defecation and fostering a culture of cleanliness and effective waste management. Another major initiative was Digital India, which sought to expand India's digital infrastructure and promote technology adoption. By connecting rural and urban India through broadband and mobile networks, the initiative led to increased digital literacy and facilitated access to government services online. Next, we have the Make in India initiative. This was designed to boost manufacturing in India by encouraging both domestic and foreign investments. The ultimate goal was to transform India into a manufacturing hub and create numerous employment opportunities for Indians. Last, but certainly not least, we have the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, a financial inclusion program. This initiative was launched with the intent of providing access to banking and financial services to all households in India. As a result, millions of previously unbanked individuals now have bank accounts, a monumental step towards financial inclusivity. These four initiatives, among others, illustrate Narendra Modi's drive to transform India into a developed nation. His vision extended beyond these projects, encompassing a broader range of developmental areas. These were just a few of the initiatives, but Modi's vision didn't stop here. Modi aimed to simplify taxes and boost entrepreneurship. To achieve this, in 2017, his government introduced the Goods and Services Tax, also known as GST. It was a significant overhaul of India's complex tax system that aimed to unify various state and central taxes into a single system. This initiative was not without its challenges, but it did strive to promote ease of doing business and a more unified Indian market. Turning the lens towards entrepreneurship, Modi's government launched Startup India. This initiative was designed to foster innovation and promote startups through funding, incentives, and ease of doing business. It aimed to transform India into a nation of job creators instead of job seekers. Next, let's talk about housing. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, or PMA, was a housing scheme launched with the ambitious goal of providing affordable housing for all by 2022. It aimed to ensure that every Indian had a pucca or permanent house, thus improving the quality of life for many. Healthcare was another critical area of focus. Ayushman Bharat, the world's largest government-funded healthcare program, was introduced. This initiative aimed to provide health insurance to millions of vulnerable families, covering hospitalization expenses and reducing the financial burden of medical care. While these initiatives were domestic, Modi also worked on the international front. This is where we'll pick up in the next scene, delving into Modi's foreign policy and infrastructure development initiatives. Modi's administration didn't limit its efforts to domestic policies. They also made significant strides in foreign policy and infrastructure development. In terms of foreign policy, Modi's government worked tirelessly to strengthen India's diplomatic ties with various countries. They made concerted efforts to improve relationships with neighboring nations and enhance India's role on the global stage. These endeavors were not just about diplomacy, but also about fostering economic partnerships and promoting cultural exchanges. On the home front, infrastructure development was a major focus area. Several infrastructure projects were either initiated or completed during his tenure. This included the construction of highways, railways, airports, and even the development of smart cities. These efforts were aimed at improving connectivity, promoting economic growth, and enhancing the quality of life for the Indian population. These were some of the key highlights of Modi's tenure as the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi's tenure as India's Prime Minister was marked by several significant initiatives. From sanitation drives to digital infrastructure expansion, manufacturing boosts to financial inclusivity, Modi's leadership saw numerous policies aimed at India's development. His vision of a clean, digital and self-reliant India resonated through his initiatives. His government's efforts towards diplomatic relationships and infrastructure development have also been noteworthy. While opinions on his work vary, there's no denying that Narendra Modi has left a profound impact on India's development journey.